Hey y'all, what's up, Diamond Babes? I miss you guys. I really miss you guys. And y'all already know what today is. Today is day 1 of episode 1 of Becoming Her. What y'all thought? Y'all thought I wasn't coming back? Y'all thought I was gonna leave y'all hanging? I know y'all probably was looking like, yo, where's the content? What happened? Like, she was uploading, and then we don't see nothing. I told y'all, I got y'all. Don't even worry. I'm going to spill all the tea. I'm going to give y'all all the tea. I'm going to let y'all know everything y'all want to know. And as you can see from the title, honestly, I'm still thinking about what I'm going to title this. But it's going to be a few things I talk about. But mainly it's going to be about me transitioning and moving from New York. Yes, y'all, I'm out here in Houston, Texas. I finally made it. Baby, was it a journey. But yeah, guys, so I'm finally out here in Houston, Texas. So today's agenda, this is what we're going to be speaking about. My transition, moving from New York to Houston. Decided to move from New York to Houston, and the do's and the don'ts. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I'm gonna let y'all know what it really is out here. I'm gonna let y'all know the truth about Houston. You know, everybody got their own opinions, I may say. Everybody got their own opinions about Houston, Texas, but I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I'm gonna be real. And in order for you to hear the truth, you're going to have to watch this whole video. I'm sorry. I'm not dropping the tea in the beginning of the video about Houston. So if you want to know, make sure you continue to watch. And before we get into this video, you already know what to do. So let's go. Hey y'all, all right, so I'm back. So before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you don't miss out on any videos. Y'all already know the vibe. If you're a returning subscriber, you already know what it is. We love you guys. We appreciate you so much. Thank you for rocking with us. Thank you for being loyal. Thank you for being loyal people. Thank you. We really appreciate you guys. And if this is your first time coming to my channel, welcome to Diamonds Babe. Hopefully after this video, you come and join our family. And yeah, make sure you tell a friend, tell a friend, and tell a friend. And we appreciate all you guys, and we love y'all guys, and we love the support. So, before we start, I just wanted to show y'all my cute little slippers. I think I showed y'all before in another video. So I got these cute little black slippers. They so comfy. I will be putting them on today. Excuse my broken nail. I had to get my nails done. But yeah, this is what I'm going to be putting on today. I have my bonnet on. I just finished washing my hair. And yeah, so all right, let's get into the video. So today is 10/23/2022, and I believe, I don't really know what time it is because I think my computer right here, I think the time is wrong. So don't mark me on that one. I'm not sure what time it is. I know it's late at night. Right now I'm currently in Houston. Today make 1 week and 1 day I've been out here in Houston, Texas. So me and my children left New York last Saturday. We got our things. We got everything put on a moving truck. And we was out of there. We went to LaGuardia Airport. And then we was just going from there. Now, in this video, I will be putting little clips of things that we have been doing from the time we left New York. Up until the time when we got out here in Houston. I don't know if I'm going to put any clips from New York, but I got some clips of little things I've been doing out here. I have been picking up my camera. So I want you guys to know I have not forgot about y'all. I've been picking up my camera. Excuse me. I've been getting footage. But y'all, let me tell y'all something. if you ever moved, not only across the world, because I moved 1,800 miles. 1,800 miles. I moved in a whole other time zone. The traveling part of the airport and the layover, and I had to lay over in Dallas, and it was a delay, the plane, it was just horrible. When it came down to the airplane travel, like the delays and stuff, like it was horrible. And not to mention, I was, by the time I got here to Houston, I was beat. Now, I must say, if you are thinking about relocating, just make sure you have everything lined up accordingly. Now, a lot of people who relocate, some people take their furniture with them, some people don't. Me, on the other hand, I bought all of my furniture, so I had to hire a moving company. So I wound up in New York without furniture for like a day. And then when I got out here to Houston, I wound up with furniture. I was without furniture for 2 days. And me and my kids, we had blower beds, the worst. The blower beds gave out, so it was just, we had to straight thug it out, sleeping on the floor. And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I have no shame in my game, but you know what I was saying? As I was laying there like, ooh, my back is killing me. Like, the kids, they could do it. You know what I'm saying? They had their little blankets. They did what it do. But me, you know, the older you get, your body start hurting. So your girl was in pain. I was in extremely pain. Like, but I kept telling myself, it's going to be worth it. Everything is going to be worth it. So, yeah, that was like the part of when I got here. But let me back up a little bit. So, okay, let's start with why did I decide to move, right? When I realized I was no longer happy in my hometown, when I realized I outgrew my hometown, when I realized I just wasn't happy. I wasn't happy with nothing. I wasn't happy with my job. I wasn't happy with my living environment. I wasn't happy even if I had money, if I was going out. I was just not happy. So that's when I realized I outgrew living in New York. And plus, I've been living in New York all my life, you know, and I want to change. Not only for myself, but for my children, you know. I just want to change. And I feel like, you know, we need to expand our horizons. We need not to be mentally trapped, because most of the time we live in these states, we get comfortable in our comfort zone. We comfortable with knowing where this place is at, knowing where this one live at, knowing how to do this and do that. And we be afraid to expand our horizons and get up and go and try something different. So one day I was just so like sad and depressed, and I'm like, nah, it gotta be something better. It have to be something better. Like, this is not it. And instead of sitting and like drowning in my own pity party or just drowning in my own sorrow, get up and do something about it. This is what I told myself. Like, you gotta get up. Ain't nobody gonna do it for you. You have to get up and do it for yourself. Don't let no relationship stop you. Don't let no job stop you. Don't let no man stop you. Don't let no woman stop you. Don't let your kids stop you. Don't let no one project their fears onto you. Because when you start telling people you want to better yourself and you want to do something for yourself, they will start to project their fears, and they will start to throw that bad energy out there. I don't have time for that. So for many of years, I've been wanting to move. I was telling my family, my friends, but I always noticed, like, damn, I wasn't really getting the support and answers that I really needed from these folks. Like, what's really up? So this time around, I actually have moved into my apartment, the one that I left out of. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put the clips in here. I moved into that apartment last year in November, because my lease was just up in November of this year. November, December, January, February. In January, Once 22 came in, I said, you know what? This is my year. And I've been saying it ever since 2022. It was like a little code that me and my brother and his wife had. Like, this is going to be our year. And, you know, it was like the three of us, and we had this patch that we, you know, was motivating each other. And we was like, we getting up and we getting out. So, unfortunately, my brother and his wife got out before me. You know, they moved to where they moved. I'm not going to disclose that on here because that's confidential. I ain't going to put their business out there. They fuck around and watch my video like, girl, did you really sit there and tell these folks where we moved? Like, what are you doing? So I'm not going to do that. I'm not telling nobody business. But yeah, so they went to their place. They doing great, right? So at the same time, they will call me and they will give me that encouragement. They will give me that push, that positive energy. And this was something I wasn't getting from nobody. So honestly speaking, nobody knew about me making this move but them two, right? So in February, I think March, I was at work. I was doing security. And I was sitting there and I was like, you know what? Let me look up where the airport is at in Houston. So I found the airport, and then I was like, let me find a hotel that's really close by the airport because, of course, yes, I drive, but I didn't have no car, no transportation. So I found Houston Airport. Now, mind you, there's two airports. Well, there's two airports that I know of. I don't know. It might be more because Houston is big, so don't fight me. But I went into International. And I didn't go into Hobby Lobby. I think the other one is Hobby. So I flew into International, and I found the hotel that was like right there. And the shuttle actually come pick you up from the airport. So I went there. I went with my MacBook. Actually, my MacBook is in the closet. And I was like, you know what? I booked my hotel. My brother stayed in New York with my children, him and his wife. And I booked the hotel probably for like 3 days. And I was determined. Day one when I got out there, I got so much done. And when I got off that airport and as I was just taking care of business, I was like, this is where I need to be. This is where I want to be. And this is where I'm going to be. By any cause, by any means necessary, I'm going to get me and my children out here. Sure did. And I stood out there for 3 days. I wound up hitting my bank account and stood out there for another 3 days. So I was out there for like almost a week. I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to come back. If I didn't have my kids and I didn't have my belongings, I would have never went back to New York. But I had to go back. So make a long story short, let me fast forward. I wound up starting applying. I got approved for an apartment. And it was only up from there. So, you know, I'm saying this to say that whatever it is you want to do in life, just go for it. Don't second guess yourself. Don't let people have you second guess yourself. Be very careful who you share your dreams and accomplishments with, because people don't really want you to get far. We in this world where people are miserable and people are not happy with themselves. People don't practice self-love. So they would do any and everything to try to tear you down or to try to bring down your happiness. So be very, very careful. So yeah, so that was my story. How I left New York, why I left New York. It just wasn't for me at all. It wasn't me anymore. I wanted better. And I deserved better. So I went for better. And what else? Y'all gotta excuse me because I'm freestyling off the top of my head. Normally I have my notebook. And so yeah, all right, so let me talk about when I got here. No, let's speak about the moving. So guys, let me say something to y'all, right? I notice a lot of people, when I watch videos, a lot of people who move, they either move themselves. Sometimes they get a U-Haul, they drive their own U-Haul, or they hire a moving company. My moving experiences was horrible. The moving company that I hired, the man was horrible. Excuse me, I got a little cold. So I'm not going to get too much into depth with that. I just prayed on it. I asked God to please watch over my belongings, God. I prayed once this man picked up all my stuff and put it on a truck. I prayed that God watch over him as he drove from New York all the way by himself out here to Houston. He refused to take a worker with him. He was like, I'm not paying nobody to sit on a truck and watch me. All right. Look, I don't knock the hustle. You know what I'm saying? He got paid a good little penny. I'm going to tell y'all how much it cost for me to move from New York to Houston. I had a 2-bedroom apartment up in New York. And it was horrible, y'all. It was horrible. Like, he showed up. He had only like one man. He said his other guys wasn't answering the phone. Then he wound up getting some other people he found. And I'm like, baby, I was so pissed. I was so upset. And I was like, you know what? This ain't nothing but the devil, because this is supposed to be a joyful moment of my life. And I prayed on it. And I said, God, please remove these feelings. I said, God, please put your hand over this man and this trucking company and whoever he have moving my belongings, because it's crazy, because I was such in a tight bond and I couldn't fire him or anything like that, because, and not to mention, the man rescheduled my move twice. Not once, but twice. Now, the first time, I can't say, all right, I wasn't too upset about it, because they did just have that hurricane out there, Hurricane Ida, I believe, out there in Central Texas, in Fort Myers or something like that. So I'm like, all right, boom, it doesn't matter. But then after that, he was scheduled again to talk about, oh, I don't want to move your stuff because it's raining. Sir, you supposed to be a moving company. What do you mean you don't want to drive in the rain? What? The dude was telling me he don't want to drive in the rain. He was telling me he don't like to drive at night. And I'm paying you thousands of dollars. Sir, you better come pick up my stuff. You better come pick up my stuff. So you know me, I have some words. He's like, oh, miss, calm down. He tried to be jokey, like, oh, we're going to have to talk about your behavior. No, we need to talk about your business and what type of business you're running. Because, see, entrepreneur to entrepreneur, I'm getting not entrepreneur vibes from you, sir. You seem a little messy around the edges. And I don't play with my belongings. My money or my belongings, okay? But, yeah, so that was horrible. He wound up getting my stuff out here. He left on Friday. He got my stuff here Sunday. He was supposed to be here Sunday morning. He talked about he overslept in a hotel. He said he was in, where was he at? He said he was in, what's the state that's near here? A couple of hours out. I don't remember. But the dude was somewhere. He didn't want to get out here to Houston until nighttime. That man didn't finish getting my stuff moved in until 11:30 at night. And then on top of it, he didn't even put my beds up. He ain't put my beds up. He talk about he didn't have the tools to put my beds up. Then some of my furniture got damaged. Like, it wasn't too bad. It was like a little scratch here, a little scratch there. But my zoo, I'm putting in a complaint. I'm putting in a complaint and I'm putting in a claim, and you're going to have to pay. So just be very careful if y'all hire people. Make sure you do a full background check on them. Fortunately, I did a full background check on mine and everything checked out. But people do lie. People, excuse me, guys. My allergies is killing me. People do lie. People know how to, like, work around and tweak things around when it comes down to the system. But just be careful. Like I always tell y'all guys, don't ever put all your eggs in one basket. Always have a backup plan. Like for me, I would have fired him, but it was Friday when he came to get my stuff, and I had to let him do it because my plane was leaving Saturday early in the morning. And the way I did my tickets it wasn't like no round trip. It wasn't no refunds or anything like that, or to reschedule or anything like that. Because in my mind, I was like, Saturday morning, Me and my kids, I'm getting us up and we getting to LaGuardia and we getting on that plane. American Airlines, here we go. And that's what we did. And then not to mention, I paid a lot of money for my airplane tickets as well. Like, sir, I didn't get no help with nothing. So, yeah, guys. So, I'm about to wrap this video up. With me wrapping it up, I'm going to tell y'all guys how much I paid for my moving, how much I paid for my plane tickets, and I want to give y'all my honest opinion about Houston for the week. I only been here a week and a day, so I really can't tell you too much, but I'm going to tell you what vibe, what it is, how I feel about being out here, okay? But before I do so, hold on a second. I'll be back. Let me drink me some juice.